Today we're going to learn how to add ed or ing to a short vowel verb. So the first thing you need to do is to look at that word and ask yourself, is the vowel sound long or short? We're going to have some examples in a little bit on how to figure this out. Then the second step is to double the final consonant, which means just add another one of those letters that is at the end of the word. Again, don't worry, we're going to talk about this more with some examples. And then step 3 is to actually add ed or ing. Now, talking about ed and ing, these are suffixes. These are things you can add to the end of a word to show when the verb happened. So let's think about the word jump. Jump is a verb. It's something that you can do. It is an action. You could stand up right now and jump, right? Be careful, don't knock anything over. So if you were jumping right now, we could add ing to the word. That shows that it's happening in the present, it's happening right now. So you are jumping. But there are special rules about how we can add ing to a verb that has a short vowel and then one consonant after it. But don't worry about that with jumping because you can just add that ing. And then if you jumped yesterday or 2 weeks ago, we would add the ed chunk at the end of the word. Ed tells us that this verb has already happened. It's happened in the past. It's over with. So, step 1, as I said, is to look at the word and find out, is the vowel sound long or short? Well, before we can even begin that, we need to look at the vowels. Okay, vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. And each of these vowels makes 2 sounds. There's the short vowel sound and the long vowel sound. Long vowels are nice and easy. Long vowels, the vowel just says its name. So long A says A. Long E says E. Long I says I. Long O says O. And long U says U or oo. But we have also the short vowel sounds. So the short A sound is the first sound you hear in apple. Ah, apple. So short A says ah. The short E sound is what we might hear in our friend Ellie's name. Ellie. E, short E, is also at the beginning of the word elephant. So with the short sound for E, you're going to kind of stick your tongue out a little bit and you say The short I sound is what we might hear in the word igloo, those fun ice houses that you might see up north. With you might wrinkle your nose a little bit and say icky, okay? The short O sound, excuse my picture, it's not great, but I did my best. The short O sound is what you might hear at the beginning of the word octopus. So ah. And I have my octopus singing opera as an extra example of the short O sound, ah. Short U is like you hear in umbrella. Or if you don't know the answer, you might say, that's that short U sound. So again, we have to know these short vowel sounds to even begin today's lesson on how to add ed or ing to a verb. Okay, thought we would start with the verb swim. Okay, swim. And step 1 was to ask yourself, is the vowel in swim long or short? Well, we can look back at our vowels. What is the vowel in swim? It is I. And we know that in the word swim, I says I. So if we ask ourselves, is the vowel long or short? Here, I is saying I. So it is a short vowel sound. I, igloo. Okay. The second thing we would do then is we're going to double the final consonant if it follows the pattern short vowel and one consonant at the end. Short vowel, one consonant at the end. So we're going to double that final consonant, which is just a fancy way of saying we're going to stick another one of those M's at the end of swim before we can add our ending. And then we're going to add ed or ing as our next step. So to do that, we don't want to add ed to swim because that says swimmed, and that's not really the correct word. It would be swam. But we can do swimming to show that it's happening right now. If we had not added that little extra M, this would make the vowel long. It would say swiming, and we don't want swiming. Okay, let's try another example. How about run? Okay, run is a verb, and it follows a pattern of a short vowel and an N or a consonant. Short vowel and one consonant means we're going to do that double the final consonant and then add our ending. So our first step is ask yourself, is the vowel sound long or short? Bringing back our vowels. Which letter is a vowel in here? Oh, it's U. Now we ask ourselves, is it long or short? Long U says you. Short U says as in umbrella. So it makes that short U sound. So once we've figured out that that is a short U, we double the final consonant before we add our ed or ing. So that again is just a fancy way of saying stick another one of those N's at the end. And I cannot find my N's. Oh, there they are. So we're going to stick another N at the end. And then step 3, add your ed or ing. So we can't do swimmed. Let's say that this is happening right now. Or we can't do runned either. So if it's happening right now, it's ing. Run-ing. We still only make one N sound, even though we've got two N's. Run-ing. That's happening now. Again, if we hadn't done step 2 and added that extra N, that would be a long U. We would leave enough room for that U to stretch out and become a long U, and that would be ruining, right? Or ruining. So that is another good example. Here's one that I think you'll see is really cool. Let's try the word tap. Okay, step 1, is the vowel long or short? Okay, looking at tap, which one is the vowel? A. And long A says A, short A says A. So app. Oh, that's a short A. Okay, so once we find out that we have a short vowel and a consonant, we are going to double our final consonant. My dog just showed up here. We're going to show our double, we're going to double our final consonant. Sorry about that. And add a P. And then the third step is to add ed or ing. So tapped would mean it happened yesterday. You tapped on the glass. Or we could say, oh, we want to double the final consonant in tap again. And then we can add ing and make this word tapping. What's interesting about this is if we hadn't add that other P, we would have taped. it leaves enough room, since we don't have two P's, that short A can stretch out, become a long A, and we would have taped or taping. So make sure that you're adding those extra consonants if you want that vowel to be short after you add ed and ing. Let's do one more example before my dog steps on everything. Let's try, bless you, try hopped. All right, hop and hop, hopping. So the first step is the vowel long or short? So in the vowel, or in the word hop, we need to look and see, oh, which one's the vowel? That's O, A-E-I-O-U. And in the word hop, does it say its name, O, or does it say the short sound, ah, h, ah, p, hop? It says the short sound. So when we see that it has the short vowel and one consonant, we are going to double the final consonant. So we're going to add that extra P. And then step 3, we add ed or ing. So this becomes hopped, or we can do double the final consonant of hop and add ing, so then we have hopping. So those are some good examples. Again, if you don't double the final consonant, it's a whole new word. The vowel has enough room to stretch and make a long sound. So it would be hoped and hoping. Those are real words, but that's not what we're going for. We're going for the verb hop. So make sure you always double the final consonant, the last letter of the base word, before you add your ending, if you want that vowel to stay short. I hope this helps a little bit. I have a challenge for you. I have 5 words I want you to spell. The first one would be patted. Patted. The second word is tapping. Tapping. The third word is stopped. Stopped. The fourth word is swimming. And the fourth word is hopped. Hopped, like the bunny hopped. And the last word is running. Running. Good luck. I hope this helps, and have a great day, everybody.